And thanks for joining us on the news in Africa and the world. In today's edition, suspected jihadists attacked an army frontier post in Ivory Coast border with Burkina Faso overnight on Thursday, killing around 10 soldiers, security sources said. It is the first assault by Islamists on Ivorian soil since March 2016, when a raid on the southeastern beach resort of Grand Bassam left 19 people dead. Given a provisional toll, Armed Force Chief of Staff said 12 people were killed, 11 soldiers and a gendarme, while 6 people were injured and 2 were listed as missing. Investigations are underway to determine the nature, circumstances and final toll of this attack. Prosecutors in the Democratic Republic of Congo are seeking a 20-year prison sentence for Vital Kamerhe for his alleged role in the embezzlement of more than $50 million of public funds. The prosecution is also asking that Vital Kamerhe be disqualified from holding public office for 10 years and has requested the seizure of his wife's assets as well as those of their family members. He is the most powerful politician to face corruption charges in the DRC. His supporters say the case is politically motivated, aimed at blocking his chances of challenging President Felix Tshisekedi at the next election in 2023. Kamerhe and 2 co-defendants accused of embezzlement have denied the wrongdoings. In South Africa, a historic judgment has been passed down in the Constitutional Court on Thursday that bars candidates from running for parliament if they are not affiliated to a political party. The landmark judgment ruled that the current Electoral Act of 73 of 1998 is unconstitutional. The decision, brought by civil society organizations, will see voters directly electing their lawmakers for the first time. The court has, however, suspended the judgment for 24 months to give the parliament time to make the necessary amendments. Members of the National Assembly, the powerful 400-seat lower house in parliament, are currently elected indirectly. From Africa, we now take you to the world and in France, where Christophe Castaner tried to atone the anger of police to no avail despite talks with police unions, which continues today. Reaction are dismayed as the police officers felt abandoned by the Interior Minister, while demonstrations to denounce police violence and racism in the police are increasing in France. From Lille to Toulouse, each time the police symbolically placed their handcuff on the ground. The Interior Minister on Thursday received the Police Unions Alliance and is due to meet with officers and commissioners this Friday. His wrath comes as a result of the fact that they have been prohibited from using the choke key as a technique of arrest and zero tolerance for acts of racism in the police, a feeling of profound injustice. France, over Brexit talks, is warning it will be difficult for the European Union and the United Kingdom to reach agreement over a new trade relationship by the end of the year, reviving the spectre of a no deal. France's Minister of State of Europe Affairs said in a Senate committee that negotiations to be completed in 4 months seems not to be difficult. She added they must prepare for all scenarios, especially that of a no Brexit deal. The UK left the EU at the end of January after 47 years of membership and is currently in a transition period due to end in December, which was designed to give both sides enough time to agree on a new post-Brexit trade relationship. In the US, President Donald Trump has authorized sanctions and additional visa restrictions against International Criminal Court personnel, the latest attempt by the administration to strong-arm the international body out of an investigation into potential war crimes by US military and intelligence officials. The order will block the financial assets of court employees and bar them and their families from entering the United States. While Israel welcomed the move, there were direct condemnation from the United Nations, the European Union and human rights groups. The effort comes amid Trump administration anger over the ICC efforts to look into alleged war crimes by U.S. troops in Afghanistan and the Taliban. And in a societal news, flooding in south and central China has left more than 20 people dead and forced hundreds of thousands of people from their homes. The torrential downpours has affected nearly 3 million people and forced 230,000 to relocate. Rescue workers are going around neighborhoods in rubber boats looking for stranded survivors and taking food and essential supplies to communities completely cut off by the floods. The rainy season runs from June to August, but this year nationwide rainfall has been 6% higher than the average, with more being expected. The material damage is enormous, with hundreds of homes destroyed. Authorities are particularly concerned about the situation in Hubei province and its capital Wuhan, where the coronavirus pandemic originated. The city is surrounded by 2 rivers and authorities are worried about the flood control in the province. That said, thank you very much for choosing the news to be informed in Africa and the world. Until we meet again, do take care and stay blessed.